What's up, guys? Am I recording? Yes, I am. What's up, guys? Sean from Srkcycles.com. We have a 2000 Harley Davidson Ultra Classic. We do the tour pack. It's sitting inside. It just has a quick detach, which is a really cool modification. You pop that stupid sissy bar off, put a tour pack on there, bam! This bike is pretty cool. 2000 Harley Davidson Ultra Classic. This is the old style. You guys remember this? Got 20,000 miles, showing 20,000 miles, and it's a pretty good looking bike. Let's take it for a spin. Let's see if the old Harley still got it. Now in '80 cubic inch. So this would be the Evo motor. Is that right? Yeah, the 80 cubic inch is the Evo motor. That is right. All right, Evo motor, sick. All right, guys, let's do words of wisdom. Proverbs, or that's Psalm. Is that an R or an S? Psalms 34:8. Oh, taste and see that the Lord is good. Blessed is the man who takes refuge in him. One of our subscribers said, here's a Bible verse for you. And I said, okay. They sent it to Caleb and he sent it to me. Right off, first off the bat, this seat is so comfortable. It's a big, giant booty marshmallow. Very, very comfortable. Second thing right off the bat, these steel braided lines. I love steel braided brake lines. It is a great modification. The brakes feel great. That fuel gauge is looking all types of wonky, kind of going up and down. I'm sure it's somewhere around E and half a tank. That is good to know. Second thing, I just got off of a 2000, same year, 2000 Royal Star Tour Deluxe Venture, and I will say that the Royal Star just seemed more of a modern bike, and this seems like this is at the end of its era. It's at the end of its generation, and that was kind of at the beginning. But this actually, from jumping onto this, it feels a little bit lighter. And what I like is I like a light throttle. You know what I mean? Any real easy twist and go throttle. I don't know why, but you know, it's like if you were driving a van. If every heavy vehicle you drove had a real heavy steering wheel, you would, and a heavy gas pedal, it'd be harder. You'd be like, oh man, this is really tough. But and you'd be like, I don't like driving this thing because it's heavy. It's big and heavy and it's hard to do everything. But that's not the case. You know, you drive a semi truck, it's just as easy to turn as anything else. It's got power steering. It's not hard. No, they're hard to drive, but so this has a nice easy light throttle, and that's pretty simple. That's just, you know, changing the making sure the mechanism in here is nice and working right, and then the springs inside the carburetor are light. You can change that and make that hard if you want to, but I don't know why you would want to do that. So I am always impressed with a nice well-running Evo motor. I do understand why people love the Evo motor. It's a reliable, long-lasting engine. People can do a lot of miles on them, and they're also fairly inexpensive to rebuild and maintain. What I don't get is why people like the Evo motor over the other motors. You know, because I genuinely think that Harley Davidson just keeps on getting better. Now, the other motors do have, every motor, Harley's not going to make a new motor that doesn't have more power and is bigger. Eventually, once every motor is 5,000 cc's, they might start dropping down and throwing turbos on them. But every motor is going to have more power. This actually feels good though. You know, I would never, all things being equal, you know what I mean, condition and everything like that, hey, go with the new one. But if you love the Evo motor and you want to get a good, and you want to get a good deal, and you know your budget fits an older bike better, you know what I mean, you could be I'm happy with this. I'm having a great time. I'm having a great time carving up these roads. The other big thing about this bike, this particular bike, and this is the reason why they put these steel braided lines on it, is because they extended the handlebars, and I love it. I love the feel of it. Now, if I had a bigger butt and I sat up a little bit higher, that might be even more comfortable. But this is pretty comfortable. Maybe like a couple inches lower would be perfect for me. But for most guys, most people are gonna love this. It is an extremely, I don't know, it really kind of makes the bike. I can't even imagine being down here now. Normally you're right around here. The radio works good.
Land hand for 10,000 miles per year, 24-month RAM lease for $39.95.
And if you wanted to make this thing look more like a street glide, you would get a non-big fat puffy seat, throw it on there. This even has the really old style radio with like those turn knobs, and I don't see that it has a an aux cable. It does it. Hold on. It just might. Hold on a second. Nope. It's kind of surprising to me that guy's never changed the radio. It's pretty common for them to change the radio, and it looks pretty old, but it works pretty well. This Evo motor runs great. They have a little oil pressure gauge, auxiliary oil pressure gauge down there, right on the engine. This one is pegged at 40, which is great if that's accurate. Is that an oil pressure gauge? What is that? Check out the walk around. That will show you what it is. So this bike's great if you're trying to like join a gang, or if you're not trying to join a gang like me and you just want to pillage and pillage villages yourself. There's nothing wrong with that. You know, if you're a family man. I'm a family man, so I don't join gangs. But me as a family, me and my brothers and my sister and my wife and my kids, we all go and we pillage villages as a family, you know. So motorcycles don't have to be all gang. All, you know, it's just robbing stores and fighting innocent people, you know what I mean? We can do that as a family. So it really brought us together. You know what's great about bars that are this high is they have the best rear view vantage point. I mean, I can see everything behind me. Way better than if they were lower, because when they're lower, all I see is my shoulder. A little bit of fogging up inside those gauges. Not too worried about it. And if you were wondering whether the odometer does work, it does. It's rolling over right now. Not rolling over, but you know, the little things are rolling. Let's see if we can try the cruise control. It might not work at these lower speeds. Set. Hey, it works. That's pretty awesome. So we got the cruise control, we got the radio, we got the Ultra package, which they took out the comm system because the comm systems are dumb. Nobody uses them. Maybe you do. If you do use the comm system, let me know. Throw it in the package. I don't even need to use handlebars. I'm just gonna lean into it. All right, guys, turn that off. Grab the brake. All right, guys, very impressed with this bike. This bike does run great. We did not see that it was leaking oil anywhere. Although it is an old Harley, so that means one of two things. Either it does not leak oil, or it's all out of oil. Little children, hey little kids. So, but it's got great oil pressure. So I don't think it's out of oil. It looks like this guy really maintained this bike. All right, guys, that wraps it up. Remember, check out the Srkcycles.com. If you're looking to buy some of the best tie-down straps ever, buy my tie-down straps. We call them tank straps. They're the best. I use them to transport everything, including this bike. All right, remember, it's not what you're riding, but where you're going. We'll see you guys later. If you like that video and you want to see more of them, click on the subscribe button. And if you guys didn't know, we also have a motorcycle dealership, Srkcycles.com. We sell and ship bikes all over the country. We have one of the largest inventories in Lancaster County, Pennsylvania, which probably means nothing to you because you probably don't live in Lancaster County, Pennsylvania. But we have a decent amount of bikes. So check out the first link on the bottom is the website, Srkcycles, and we'll see you guys later.